will get rid of this ridiculous electric car mandate where you have to go and buy a car. You're going to buy a car, and it doesn't go far. You know, there's a little problem. It's very expensive, and it doesn't go far. So I guess they want to keep you away from going too long a distance from your home. But the whole thing is crazy. And, you know, I'm not knocking electric cars. We should sell electric, but we should also sell combustion engine gasoline cars.
That was former President Trump slamming the Biden administration's electric vehicle mandate as Republicans are looking to put Democrats on the record. The House is planning to vote today on a new bill that would block the rule. House Energy and Commerce Committee member Congressman Tim Walberg joins us now. Congressman, it's good to have you. You sponsored the legislation, and it's so ironic that President Biden is calling former President Trump a dictator when he's trying to impose mandates to the likes of that we've never seen before.
Well, it's amazing, and so often the Biden administration is able to get away with those type of words because nobody pushes back. So I thank you for bringing that out. All we're asking is that people have choice, and that choice may be EVs, but don't mandate it.
Congressman, you know, it's on the choice issue. By the way, nobody's going to pay attention to what the president said at the end of that clip, which is, I don't have a problem with EVs. I just have a problem with mandating them. But what I notice is, with all the talk of EVs and all the kind of puritanical devotion to EVs, hybrids get crowded out of the conversation, sir. And that is a category that consumers actually like, that dealers like, that actually work, that are affordable. Why are they getting crowded out of this conversation?
Well, that is interesting. And I think a perfect example is California itself, that has trouble with charging their EVs and having brownout situations. Right now in California, the last numbers we got, less than 2% of Californians drive EVs. 4.6% drive hybrids. That shows a much better choice at that point. But still, even in California, 89% of the people drive the internal combustion engine vehicles. So, you know, the issue here is people are not choosing EVs yet. They don't think they're affordable. They don't think they're attainable. They don't think they're reliable, and it's not a reality for them. So many people say, give us our choice. When that F-150 Lightning becomes the vehicle that I can use in my marketplace efforts, I will use it. It's a cool hot rod right now, but it doesn't serve me well. Let me have a choice. When you get to the point you can charge my vehicle, for instance, in my district, going from Lake Erie to Lake Michigan, I can't, on the vehicles that are out there right now, on the general EV vehicle, I can't make it all the way without charging it. That stops me from doing my job. And there are other people that would be the same thing. And then they say, why do we want to give so much support to China? Because China produces 78% of all of the component parts that go into a battery for an EV. That's not a good thing for America, especially since we should have come through the supply chain concerns, realizing that we should not count on any country, and especially China.
Congressman, in our final moments with you here, I want to switch gears on you, no pun intended, but also mention that you're the co-sponsor of the Deterrent Act. That's legislation aiming to crack down on foreign funding headed toward American universities. You're expecting a vote on it later today. Tell us more about why this legislation is needed.
Well, it's very much needed. We've seen with Confucius Institutes and others like that are getting into our schools, and not only into our higher education institutions. Those are opportunities for propagandizing our students. And we're letting dollars go in and really bribe these institutions of higher learning to let these entities get in. It's not good for America. And I think foreign dollars, whether they're in politics or whether they're in education, are not a good thing.
It's pretty incredible. Congressman Tim Walberg, thank you so much.